Some nights the past don't whisper, it screams. Some nights I feel the old me breathing down my neck. But I ain't running, I ain't breaking, not again. I'm tryna live for God, but the pressure got me breaking. Devil in my ear like, boy, you know you ain't escaping. Nah, every time I slip a little, old life try to pull me through. Cause when it came to surviving, that's the only way I knew. Yeah, that's the only way I knew. Only way I knew. Heart froze, but I'm pushing through. Trying to trust what you tell me to do. Even when the streets ain't move how I used to. Keep going. I was raised where the nights got long and the hope got thin. Where you learn to keep a mask cause the world won't end. Ain't nobody teach me peace, they just taught me don't bend. Taught me never trust a soul, even family or friends. Now I'm praying for a change, but the trauma still lurk. Every scar I ever earned still show me how to work. When the bills stack high and the stress get loud, I remember fast money, how it made me feel proud. But that pride was poison, that life was a chain. Every win felt sweet, but it always brought pain. I know right from wrong, but the wrong feels smooth. Cause survival was the teacher, that's the only way I knew. Funny how the darkness feel like home when you lived in it too long. I'm tryna live for God, but the pressure got me breaking. Devil in my ear like, boy, you know you ain't escaping. Nah, every time I slip a little, old life try to pull me through. Cause when it came to surviving, that's the only way I knew. Yeah, that's the only way I knew. Only way I knew. Heart froze, but I'm pushing through. Trying to trust what you tell me to do. Even when the streets say move how I used to. People see me in church, think the war done stop, but they don't see the nights where my heartbeat drop. Thinking, what if being honest leave my kids with less? What if faith take time and I drown in the stress? Cause the streets never waited, they gave it on demand. Didn't care about my soul, only cared about the bands. And I know where it leads, early grades, cold flows, but the devil painted pretty when you standing in the storm. God tell me I'm chosen, but the past say I'm cursed. And I'm caught between the two, trying to figure what's worse. But I'm moving even slow, and you see me pushing through, learning there's a better way than the only way I knew. I ain't perfect, but I ain't who I was, and that's something. Lord, don't let me fall when the pressure get deep. Don't let me trade my future for a moment of relief. I'm standing in the middle of the man I was and the man you're making me into. And some days that distance feel impossible, but your grace don't quit, your mercy don't miss. You rebuild what the streets try to break. I'm tryna live for God, tryna trust what I can't see. Even when the old me say there's no other way for me. Every scar remind me where I've been and what I've been through. But I ain't gotta stay trapped in the only way I knew. No, I ain't gotta stay trapped in the only way I knew. God showing me a new road, teaching me a different truth. Still fighting, still praying, still grinding to make it through. But I ain't who I was, that's the proof. Keep going. God